everyone, this is Erin Gates with Lizzie Knits and Three Birds Yarn Studio, and today let's talk stockinette stitch. So stockinette stitch looks like this, where the knit V's are on one side, and if you flip it over, this is the wrong side or purl side, where it looks like visible purl stitches. So knit stitches one side, purl stitches on the other. Let's compare this real quick to garter stitch, where it's knit flat and you would knit every side. Knit one side, flip the needles, knit the other side, and it would look the same on both sides. This is garter stitch with only knitting every stitch, both sides. But for stockinette stitch, we want each side to look different. So when we're on the side with the V's facing us, and this is considered the right side, you knit all of these stitches. Then when you get to the other side, there's a different pattern facing forward, and that looks like purl stitches, and you purl on that side. So I'm going to knit all the knit stitches. And then when I flip, I will purl the other side. So with stockinette stitch, I would say my main tip is stitch recognition. Like, which side is facing you? What is the stitch to be worked on that row? So that was a knit row, and you can tell by identifying the little V's and knit stitches. Okay, so I finished the knit side or knit row, and then we flip. Okay, this row looks totally different. This is the purl side. So now I purl all these stitches. And you keep repeating a knit row, a purl row, a knit row, a purl row. So I will purl across all of these stitches here. And by doing so, you have two sides that have different designs. All right, almost done. Here we go, three more stitches. Let's see here. I cannot purl as quickly as I knit. Okay, so I just finished. This would be the wrong side, the back side, and we purl those because every time you make a purl stitch, it shows up as a knit stitch on the reverse side, and vice versa. Every time I make a knit stitch, it shows up as a purl stitch in the back. A knit and a purl is an inverse of each other. Little fun knitting fact. All right, so that kind of sums up how to do stockinette. See, we have V's facing us. We know this, I'm going to knit all these stitches. When I get to the other side, this looks like purl stitches. So we're gonna purl all these stitches, and you keep working it. Then I go back to knit, purl, knit, purl all the way until you're finished. And you'll get the nice V stockinette texture facing outward. So this would be helpful, like if you're making a sweater, like this would be the inside of the sweater, and then the nice smoother texture is on the outside. All right, let me show you a little things about stockinette though. If you can see, this stockinette likes to curl. Stockinette really likes to curl. It is just the nature of the stitches. It can be very frustrating, but if you're new to knitting, you're like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. Stockinette will curl. It likes to curl into the inside on the wrong side. The sides will want to curl in. The bottom edge is going to want to roll up. So if you are making a garment that has a lot of stockinette stitch, I suggest adding some sort of border, or you may notice if you're following a pattern, there is like a ribbed hem on a sweater. Otherwise, the bottom of your sweater would just roll up. So I have a little swatch here. If you can see the center square here, this is stockinette. I made this, I don't know when, but I added a little garter borders, and you can tell my stockinette now does not want to roll, unlike this one. So just keep that in mind when you're knitting. A lot of times patterns will put decorative borders. It looks pretty, but also it keeps it laying flat. And as always, blocking your swatches, blocking your garments always helps, but fighting the stockinette curl is a real struggle. So borders help. Last thing I want to show you regarding stockinette. So I showed you a swatch, we knit flat, okay? We knit this side, we flip, and then work the reverse side with a different stitch, a purl stitch. Okay, but what if you're working in the round? Okay, this was knit on circular needles, and you can see it's stockinette all the way around. So for this, when you work in the round, you never actually flip your work. I never actually worked the reverse side. And that is kind of handy with working in the round. So what you do, I'm knitting, 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 and I never reverse it. I never work the reverse side. So if I just knit every stitch, here, pretend I'm knitting, 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 this is creating stockinette because you're only working on one side of the garment. So if I knit every stitch, there was no need to then flip and purl the back side because you don't flip your stitches when you knit in the round. But it will naturally create the purl side. And if I knit every stitch, knit stitches are only showing outward. So I've created stockinette stitch in the round. But working flat, you get to the end of the row, then you have to flip. That's why then we purl this row, then we knit this row and keep doing it over and over till however length you want. But in the round, you're just knitting, 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 and it will still create stockinette stitch because you never actually work the wrong side, and it will naturally create the purls. Okay, I think that's everything. Stockinette, well, here's stockinette versus garter stitch. Garter stitch is the same on both sides. Stockinette is not because we work different stitches depending on which side is facing outwards. Okay, so hopefully that kind of covers stockinette in a nutshell. And don't worry about the curls. You can always block or consider adding little garter stitch borders. Garter stitch, for example here, before I started my stockinette, I just knit probably like 4 or 5 rows here, knit both sides, and before I got into the stockinette section. And then these 3 stitch borders, I was knitting the first 3 stitches and knitting the last 3 stitches of every row. So if I'm on the reverse side, I was still just knitting those, even though then I go into the purling on the reverse side for the stockinette, and then I would just knit the last 3. So that actually helps. And it with borders, because stockinette stitch curls because of how tense the stitches are, but garter stitch does not, because garter stitch is generally looser. So no, the stitches are not pulling tightly in one direction. Okay, so here we go, stockinette stitch. Just identify stitches depending on what row is facing outward. Knit side, knit all those. When we get to this side, we purl all these. Okay. Happy knitting, everyone.